Hi guys, today we're doing both a watercolor and Copic speed paint. Yes, we're combining the two. So I'm doing fan art of Matou Kariya from Fate Zero. I just finished marathoning the series. It's great. It's very exciting, and then a lot of the characters are adults, so not really annoying teenagers, thankfully. For this speed paint, I'm using the Winsor & Newton set of 24 watercolors, which I reviewed in a previous video, so if you're interested, go check that out. And I'm also using my Copic markers in Cool Grays, but I'll be using that a bit later on. And for the paper, I'm using hot press paper. Its brand is Hanimal. I think it's a German brand, I'm not sure. And I'm using hot press watercolor paper because I needed thick paper that's able to handle the watercolor, but I also needed something smooth for the markers. And it worked really well with the look I was going for. So that's why I chose hot press. For this drawing, I was working in a lot of layers, so as you can see, at first I wanted to get the base layer done for all of the components, so I colored everything in. I got the bases done, and then I started going all over the place, like back and forth in certain areas to kind of add detail and more color. And the reason I'm doing that is I want the parts to look cohesive. So if I do detail immediately in one part, it tends to look a bit disjointed. Like the pieces don't fit in nicely. So yeah, I'm trying to define everything as I go. So that's why it's a bit all over the place. The nice thing about watercolor is that you can go back and forth a lot compared with markers. With Copic markers, you want to blend stuff while the first layer is still wet. So mostly you end up putting a lot of detail in objects immediately. But with watercolor, you can just go back and forth, so it's really nice. And with watercolor, you can get away with using pencil for the line work. With Copic, you can't because the markers smudge the pencil around and it wrecks the nib, so that's bad. As you can see here, I'm using my Cool Gray Copic marker to add more shadows. And using the markers is ideal for parts you want to get really dark, or for things that have a really hard edge shadow. It's nice because the shadows you apply with the marker won't smear or get lighter when you apply watercolor again. Whereas if you use watercolor for the shadow, sometimes it tends to fade. It tends to get lighter when you go back again because the water makes the pigment lighter. Now I'm starting to define the face and the other parts of the character because I want it to stand out compared to the background and the insects. Because the piece has a heavily violet color palette. I have to make him stand out by adding more contrast and also by refining the edges with the lines. And then I add just a little bit more detail to the insects because I also didn't want them to get lost in the background. Although I didn't want them to stand out as much as the character. So they're kind of in the middle. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching!